Hola, buenos días, gilipollas. ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué pasa? Feliz jueves, todos mis amigos desde el mundo. Hope everybody's feeling good today. We have sunshine in Budapest. Happy days. It's actually really bright as well and quite warm, so hence the t-shirt. Sun's out, guns out. You know how we roll. And yeah, just on my way out now, up towards the Puskas arena. I'm going to go and do the tour today of the arena and the stadium and the museum and everything. He said it's about 2.5 hour tour, so I'm going to go and do that. And then afterwards, I think there's like a haunted house thing here, like a scary house thing, which looks pretty cool. I was reading the reviews on it and it's getting 5-star reviews off everybody, so thinking about going and doing that. We'll see how I feel a bit later on. Seems like a bit of fun. So yeah, just looking forward to another action-packed day in this beautiful city. It is absolutely glorious here today. The sun, everything looks so much better in the sun, doesn't it? You can't beat a bit of sunshine. Sunshine life is the best. No sun, no fun, remember. It's my mantra for life. So, yeah, just one point. Don't ever use Libara as a mobile company. Absolute shitheads. I can hate them. Just having loads of problems with my phone here. You know, email customer services are about as much help as a fucking chocolate teapot. So, yeah, just never use Libara. Simple as that. So, yeah, just wandering through this magnificent city. Lots of people about today because the sun's out. Lots of tourists. A lot of tourists here in Budapest. Really kind of tourist heavy. Hence the scams, like I said last night. But yeah, just on my way up to the stadium now, so I'll check in a little bit later on when I get there. And obviously there's going to be quite a bit of content today from the stadium itself, of course. So keep it locked to Patch Mullis TV if you're into that sort of thing. And if you're not really into that sort of thing, well, walk off. I'm only joking. All right, so catch up soon. It's Patch Mullis reporting for Patch Mullis TV. Back to you in the studio. Over and out. Magnificent. Alright, so this is the entrance to the museum, etc. Go and get my ticket. So here's your boy.
Something like.
Sorry, I will try to translate something to English.
Oh, you're very kind, thank you. Yeah,
it's not easy, you know, to Hungarian after translate to English.
I understand completely, yeah.
Same time, so.
Yeah.
So the first floor is representing like a football pitch, and Ferenc Puskas' life is very well documented. There are a lot of videos and photos about him for the younger Ferenc Puskas from Budapest Honvéd period, after this national team, Real Madrid, and after the coaching career about Ferenc Puskas. And on the corners there are 4 important places for Ferenc Puskas.
So this was his apartment when he moved to Real Madrid.
Resultado inseguro por distintos en el pool. El Madrid logra en el segundo tiempo dar mayor efectividad
I love this. This is great. So all this stuff here is from his original place apparently. This was donated by his wife in the stadium. Isn't that incredible? So then he came back to Budapest in 92 until his departing in 2006 from this world. And this is... looks like he had a very small apartment then. Golden boot there. Golden boot there. Apparently this stuff is all came from his office as well. It's all real. It's pretty cool. So look, here's Puskas, and that's Postacoglu, Big Ange. Look, Postacoglu in Australia when he won the title. So apparently he won titles in Greece and also in Australia. Look, here he is again, Big Ange. Look. Good day, mate. So the guy just said because he left the army as like they said he was like a deserter, and because of the communist period he wasn't able to return to Budapest until 1991, and this is his place from 1992. He had a small apartment in Buda, but he died of Alzheimer's in 2006, which is really sad. So that was the golden team out there, and they were unbeaten for 5 years. And this is obviously like a shrine to all of them. Loads of really interesting memorabilia here. Skills to pay the bills. So this was the team. They played England at Wembley. They beat England 6-3. This is the golden team. And then they went to, they played in Hungary again against England, beat them 7-1. Then they went to the World Cup, and they got all the way to the final in '54 and lost to West Germany. And apparently there was a little bit of suspicion about the Germans being, you know, using extra things to get an advantage. But yeah. So this car was given to him when he was in Italy. He was a global superstar at one point, so he would travel the world, and he was in Italy, and this rich man gave him this car to use exclusively for himself. And this car now is inside here. Wow. That's incredible. Immediately my sunrise. So yeah. Wow. 67,000 capacity.
Okay, let's go.
Beautiful. This is a model of the old stadium.
Most már azért hívják egyébként arénának, mert nem csak foci meccsekként szolgál, hanem különböző koncerteket és rendezvényeket is tartanak benne. Körben György volt a főtervezője az épületnek, de ahogy látszik az előző makettből is, a pillonok például megmaradtak, és annak a pillonrendszernek nem volt semmilyen funkciója.
New one. Trying to avoid those silly lights. Okay, so now here we come to the VIP section.
Hogyha itt egyébként koncert van, ugye ott van a színpad, és akiknek mögötte van a skyboxuk, illetve oda szól hát oda nem vehetnek jegyet, az a...
So the old stadium was demolished in 2016 and they immediately started to build the new one using a lot of the concrete foundations that were already in place to start this one. This one is 67,155 capacity and it only took them just short of about 3 years to build it. It was all done and ready to go in 2019. First friendly game was, well, the first event here was a friendly game between Hungary and Uruguay in 2019, November 2019. So they got it whipped up pretty quickly. Fair play.
Conference room, page 6. Szóval ez itt a konferenciaterem.
Okay, and apparently this was the place where, if you remember, Cristiano Ronaldo, they put a bottle of Coke in front of him, didn't they? And he removed it and said, "Drink water, kids," or something like that. Well, that was here. That was right there. Small. He's had lots of sweaty men in here. Massage tables, showers.
Ahogy láthattátok, ott van egy masszázs és egy regenerációs szoba. Van egy meglőkám is, aminek a hőfoka szabályozható. És most szerencsénk van, mert nemrég volt meccs, úgyhogy látható az is, hogy ki hol öltözött. Pontosan láthatjátok, hogy ezek általában nem szoktak itt lenni, mert meccsről
Goalkeeper's corner. So all the players, they get their own little spot. And then they get a little locker. Oh, the plug socket inside. And the reason the pictures of the players are still here is because, like I said before, they played Turkey just about 10 days ago, I think it was. And yeah, the guy just said we are lucky that the pictures are still there. They've left the pictures up. So I don't really know many Hungarian players, to be fair, but now this is the moment they've all been waiting for. Wow. incredible. On the benches as well. There's a lot of seats there. That's probably like 25 seats or something, I suppose. There's a lot of staff for the football teams, internationals. This is amazing, getting so close to the pitch. Absolutely amazing. I tell you what, I would do anything to get my Preds on, get that grass watered a bit, and go out there and ping some balls around. Oh my God. Honestly, I can't even begin to put it into words what that would feel like. I would give anything to do that. I think it looks like at the top there, it looks like that's standing areas. I've got to say, the guide's a little bit useless. You don't really know anything, to be honest. And after she was like, oh, I don't know. Fucking useless. Looks like it though, because look, the seats are there and that looks differently. You can see like the bars up, so like safe standing, I think it is. This is Patch Mullis reporting for Patch Mullis TV, live and direct from the Puskas arena in Budapest. So, tour finished. I've really enjoyed that. I mean, I love football stadiums anyway. You know, I just love it. Really interesting to go around the museum, learn all about the history of it's all about Puskas basically, obviously because it's the Puskas Stadium. Really interesting to learn about his life and everything, and his career and all that kind of stuff. And then the museum tour finished, and then we went back downstairs and we met the rest of the group. There was only a few of us on the museum tour, and then it went into a bigger group to do the stadium tour, and then we went all around the stadium. VIP boxes, changing rooms, down to the pitch side and everything. Really good, really worth doing. And yeah, my brother would have loved that. Our kid would have loved that, because that was everything that he loves as well, you know, all the history and everything. And yeah, really cool, really enjoyed it. Really worth doing. Definitely worth the money. Worked out to be €17 for both, when Real Madrid was like 40 quid. So big difference. And we got to go pitch side here as well. You know, you could smell the grass and really get close to the pitch and go in the dugouts and everything. Real Madrid, nothing like that at all. You got into the VIP section, and then that was it. So yeah, definitely worth doing. Really enjoyed it. So just going to head back now towards the city. Maybe get something to eat. I feel a little bit hungry actually. And yeah, see where the mood takes me. I might go and do the haunted house thing. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I'll check in when I know what I'm doing. All right, so back to you in the studio. Over the nerd.